These thoughts is where the concept of loss aversion comes in. As this study from the Yamaguchi University of Medication states, excessive loss aversion may prevent people from exploring the environment and leave people with few potential profitable opportunities. Because we lost so much time in school, why should we give up more time now? Or from a more logical perspective, will the value I receive from this investment outweigh the sacrifice? This is what loss aversion is. We overweigh the impact of the losses in contrast with the gains. If I study trigonometry now for 2 hours, I will lose 2 hours playing with my friends. The above example is a situation where doing nothing will still get you something. If you choose not to study outside of school, you will still progress because you're going to school the next day. And this is where our disposition has developed. Now, if I was to say, after your 10-hour accounting job, from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m., you are going to create a YouTube video. If I was to develop 2 thoughts from this situation, it may look like this. I'm going to record and edit for 2 hours so I won't have time to make dinner. Or, I just spent 10 hours at work. I deserve time to relax and de-stress. We are so conditioned from getting something from doing nothing that our sense of autonomy and choice have diminished. In the example we just talked about, if I was to invest 2 hours into making a YouTube video, I would be 2 hours further than if I chose not to. But at the end of the day, tomorrow I'll still have a job that pays for my living. And this is why applying yourself outside of your regular 9 to 5 feels so draining. Because the reality is, whether or not you apply yourself or you relax outside of your 9 to 5, generally speaking, you'll have that 9 to 5 tomorrow. A sense of comfort and a sense of regularity. But this is simply a form of loss aversion. But the currency this time is time. In the few hours we do have outside of sleeping and outside of our regular 9 to 5 jobs, we have more autonomy over our time. However, you were effectively set up for failure with respect to time boxing outside of your 9 to 5 life. And that's because you're really only held accountable during your hours of work. So how do we reclaim our time and the power of choice behind time boxing? While doom scrolling on your phone or device may seem like a choice, it's effectively just you avoiding putting in effort outside of your regular routine, or in a more realistic case, you're preserving what time you have left. Because we have so few hours to apply ourselves, to relax, to develop ourselves, and everything in between, we almost feel like preserving the time that we have outside of work. But in reality, we should be applying ourselves even more during that time. To apply time boxing effectively, we have to correct our long skewed perceptions and mentalities. As a realist and healthcare worker, I will inform you that what we are embarking on is the adjustment of long ingrained habits. Like any medication, it will take time to work and circulate itself in your body.